What are you thinking about Brad Hefton at this point?
He wants to fight me?
Oh, exactly.
Sure, great. I'll knock him out. That's not a problem.
Dennis Alexio, known as the Terminator, was one of the most feared and dominant kickboxers of his era, amassing an incredible record of 70 wins and 65 knockouts. His name became synonymous with dominance, strength, and aggression in the ring.
I'm moving up from the cruiserweight division to fight for the heavyweight world title. I'm in great shape and I know I can handle the heavyweights. Fighting's my business, and business is good.
Alexio also formed a strong friendship with Jean-Claude Van Damme, leading to their collaboration in the highly popular and successful film Kickboxer. His fights have since become kickboxing classics, and his fame is now a significant part of martial arts history. In this episode, we'll dive deep into the legendary fighter's career and showcase his incredible power. Don't forget to like and comment. Your support means the world to us.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Terminator, Dennis Alexio.
In March of 1984, two legends, Don Wilson and Dennis Alexio, faced off in the ring. Before the bout, Dennis had already fought 17 matches, all of which he won by knockout, but unfortunately we couldn't find recordings of those fights.
Don Wilson is one of the most versatile fighters in full contact karate. It looks like Alexio is trying to kill him with each thing that he throws. He's working, he's moving.
Tips and spinning back in. Oh, a right hand, overhand right by Alexio Wilson that misses. Oh, nice kick right there. There's a left hook by Wilson.
You can hear that.
Two solid right hands, left hands by Alexio, and a round kick, and a solid right hand.
Both fighters are strong personalities in the boxing world. Dennis Alexio impresses with his aggression and power, while Don Wilson showcases his technique and strategic approach to fighting. Their bout became a prime example of the clash between two different styles, demonstrating not only physical strength, but also mental endurance.
That's his biggest problem. He can't let Alexio hit him solidly too often as he's doing right now.
As the fight progresses, both fighters showcase their skills. Alexio demonstrates an aggressive style with solid body shots and effective boxing techniques, including spinning kicks and right punches. Wilson, renowned for his kicking abilities, counters with clean kicks and punches, showcasing versatility.
He's getting pumped up now, and the audience is behind him. The audience is pumping up.
The fight evolves into a physical battle with both fighters exchanging blows.
Alexio, he's being very aggressive. He's trying not to give Don Wilson
Kicks. Wilson is catching Alexio first 30 seconds. And then
good left. Wilson's hit back and a leg kick by Wilson. Oh, nice spinning by right that misses. Alexio back with a right hand that hits. Go the distance. He's always expected to use his experience. Oh, there goes Alexio with a serious...
As the fight progresses to round 6 and beyond, Alexio appears tired but continues to push for a knockout. Wilson's corner advises him to focus on leg kicks and maintain his composure.
They're mixing it up real well. There's a right hand counter by Alexio. Nice punch by Alexio. Good ground kick by Don.
Entering the 11th round, Wilson begins to show signs of fatigue, yet both fighters remain determined. Alexio's leg kicks are taking a toll, while Wilson's strategy involves keeping busy with body and head strikes. The final round sees a fierce exchange with both fighters pushing themselves to the limit.
By Don Wilson. A good
fights, and they're still kicking each other in the head. 23 minutes of jogging, and you couldn't hardly raise your legs.
Working that body with those hands.
So Howard Jackson, I got to guess it's going to go to 12 rounds.
Good left hook by Don Wilson. Oh good leg kick by Don Wilson. A spinning bottom fist by Alexio that staggers Wilson. He's holding on. He better hold on. He opens up. Come and hit me.
I think Wilson is telling him, hit him with the elbow on the spinning back fist.
After an intense 12-round battle, the judges' scores reveal a narrow victory for Don Wilson, with Alexio demonstrating immense heart and conditioning throughout the fight.
Wilson, did he win the fight, Howard?
Don Wilson definitely won the fight by showing his strategic abilities and his desire to maintain his title.
In September 1984, Dennis Alexio stepped into the ring against Rob Salazar.
Both of these fighters, of course, have good, strong hand speed.
The tension in the ring was palpable from the very first second. Alexio showcased speed and power, delivering strong kicks and punches, while Salazar kept his distance, trying to counterattack.
He can deliver it. Salazar has a more of a wear him down kind of style. Alexio has used that. Salazar, good kicker, trying to keep Alexio at bay. Alexio getting in tight. Salazar trying. Salazar just glaring and he moved to get out of the way across the way. Alexio knocking Salazar into the corner. Alexio has given Salazar quite a bit of respect thus far. How about Salazar? Is Alexio's style? And Alexio with a left hand of his own, spinning backhand miss, but Salazar now turning Alexio into the corner, scores well inside, Alexio countered. Good side kick. The taller man, oddly enough, loses power punching down in close like that. The shorter man gets power punching up. Salazar's style crimped just a little bit by the aggression of Alexio. Portuguese man of war as he's called. Dennis Alexio, and look at those combinations inside by Alexio. Power in those kicks.
In the fourth round, Alexio landed a powerful strike, cutting Salazar's eyebrow. Despite the blood and exhaustion, the fight continued. Alexio began to dominate with his attacks becoming more precise, but Salazar refused to give up.
Will said yes it was. Alexio just swarming all over Salazar. Salazar coming and said, did you see a clash of heads or was it from a punch? We did not see a head, but to open that cut. But Alexio has been teeing off, and you see some hand skills too. He's thrown 55 kicks in the first 5 rounds. This world championship fight tonight from Sacramento. Dennis Alexio in the purple going after the current U.S. light heavyweight champion Rob Salazar. Front kick to the face then by Salazar.
Both fighters displayed endurance and skill, creating an unforgettable spectacle for the fans. The bout ultimately went the full distance, and Dennis secured a unanimous decision victory, winning the PKA Light Heavyweight World Championship. In April of 1985, Dennis Alexio defends his title against Bernard Clark. The fight takes place in Sacramento, and the crowd clearly supports Alexio.
Bernard Clark starting out, coming across with the left hand.
From the start, Alexio applies heavy pressure with powerful punches and kicks.
He goes right at Bernard Clark in his California capital. And there's the bell that has worked in the champions camp tonight. As Clark comes right out with some kicks, acknowledged a good right hand from Alexio, but kind of shook it on. It's the Salazar fight. It was a big spinning round fist. That one right there that Alexio...
In the second round, Alexio's uppercuts lead to a standing 8 count for Clark, who struggles to recover.
He's stunned somewhat here in round 2. Still now the feet, even though Clark tries to defensively. Both fighters have thrown a dozen kicks. What a great second round, as almost everybody in this arena on their feet. Bernard Clark in the black on the left as they fight in round 3, and Alexio counters him.
Well, Dennis Alexio soundly ahead right now. 2017, he's picking up the pace.
He's trying to end it here in the third.
Anytime he gets inside, he's losing the battle. Clark really needs to hit and move. If he's going to stay in this zone, he needs to hit and move.
That spinning back fist could have ended. Clark answers with a big right. Alexio counters it with a left-right combination. Kicking and punching. Looking for his second straight.
Despite some resistance, Clark can't match Alexio's aggression and precision. By the fourth round, after a relentless onslaught, the referee stops the fight, securing another title defense for Alexio amidst the cheers from the crowd.
Right on top of it, he's going to stop the fight, and I think it's over. Alexio defends his title for the second time.
In June 1987, Dennis Alexio met in the ring with 22-year-old challenger Laurel Nash with a record of 12 wins, 2 losses. Alexio entered the fight at 27 years old, boasting 23 wins and only 1 loss. This was a 12-round bout for the International Sport Karate Association Cruiserweight Championship of the world.
Going against Dennis Alexio, and I'm not sure what color we would call the pants. Just a colorful pair of pants, I guess, John. Well, he goes to the fight a world title fight with John Mancayo in the middleweight division. Nations by Alexio.
Alexio, known for his strength and experience, controlled the fight from the start. However, in the 3rd round, Nash unexpectedly knocked Alexio down, creating a potential upset. But Nash quickly tired after expending all of his energy on the attack, allowing Alexio to recover.
Boy, I'll tell you, he wobbles him again. The knees buckle. You may see the biggest upset of the year right here, folks. The eyes are not clear yet. Nash has him up against the rope. Back. Oh, he's tired. And now Nash looks a little tired. Straight right by Alexio. And look at the combinations, John. I don't know if Alexio knew that fighting southpaw now. Oh, the mouthpiece leaves the mouth. 3 solid punches by Alexio. Nash is exhausted, John Longstreet. And he's down. He barely beat the count. Oh, Alexio with a solid punch. A kick, I should say.
In the 4th round, Alexio regained control and knocked Nash out, retaining his title.
Cruiserweight champion of the world, Dennis Alexio.
In April 1987, a duel took place between Dennis Alexio and Mike Winkle, who was a tough competitor from Albuquerque, New Mexico, who had a record of 9-1. As the fight began, Winkle was aggressive, trying to assert himself with early leg kicks. However, Alexio, known for his patient and measured approach, started landing precise punches and powerful kicks.
He knows he's in with a very strong fighter. You can just see Alexio with that hand around behind him.
Moves of Nash, very handily, very easily, and he's just very patiently wearing down Winkle.
In the 2nd round, Alexio dropped Winkle with a spinning back fist, leaving him bloody and dazed. Despite this, Winkle showed immense heart, surviving the round and continuing to fight on.
And now the Terminator will come out and do his thing.
And he'll try to do it carefully. Left hand, right hands up, and end of round 2, the bell, karate, and he's become a world champion. It's an individual sport, and he likes it.
Well, he's found his home here, contact karate, and he does it very well.
He doesn't have to worry about the defensive, no adjustment, no problem with balance or keeping those legs up in the air for Alexio. He has a boxer's legs, and that's an unusual combination.
World boxing champion with Fredo Benitez when he was in his prime.
Ooh, right hand up.
By the 5th round, Winkle was clearly outclassed, but remained resilient, absorbing punishment while trying to mount his own offense. Alexio landed another spinning back fist in later rounds, dropping Winkle yet again. Although Winkle survived the fight, it was clear that Alexio was the dominant force, showcasing why he was the world champion.
They won't let you hold and punch like in boxing. Pro boxing, you can hold one hand and punch free with the other hand. Right hand up. On that note, the left round kick on the... Oh, right hand counter over the leg by
other opponents have gone down. Mike Winkle continues the champion Alexio.
There's a beautiful kick to go.
Good hook.
Alexio the Terminator wins the world.
In June 1987, Dennis Alexio faced Larry McFadden, who approached the fight with serious preparation. At the start of the bout, both fighters exchanged ominous glances, indicating just how intense the match would be.
Well, if stares could kill, we have 2 dead fighters right now as Alexio.
From the start, Alexio displayed his dominance, controlling the pace and landing powerful kicks.
John, did you tell me that Laurel Nash put him down at one time? Laurel Nash said it was real close. He was passing around. 2 bodies.
trying to showboat a little bit on that solid kick by Alexio.
To the body, he's working that body, something fierce. McFadden's going to have to be in great shape, or this fight won't go very long.
McFadden. Halfway through this second round.
Despite suffering from a bloody nose, McFadden displayed incredible heart and resilience.
He has no front leg side kick at all to keep Alexio off of him.
Nothing to back him up at all, and he's right on top of him. Comes out strong on McFadden.
I've got Alexio ahead by 2.5 points. Oh, this sounds like he's taking a baseball.
In the 6th round, Alexio knocked McFadden down for the first time, prompting a standing 8 count from referee Bill Miller.
Well to the side in the midsection.
Alexio bite. McFadden landed maybe his best punch a few seconds ago. A good hard right hand that snapped Alexio's head back.
And John, he landed a good combination and followed it up pretty well. Alexio, there's that beating.
And he just looked up and smiled at Mr. Alexio, and he looked like he sincerely meant to smile. Look at this.
He's trying to showboat and wave off.
He's not paying a whole lot of attention.
But there's no substitute for power. Alexio picked up completely well. Only a few seconds left to go in round number 9, scheduled for 12. And many in this audience were not expecting that.
By the 10th round, despite McFadden's attempts to fight back and showcase his own strength, Alexio maintained a commanding lead on the scorecards.
Behind the ranks, middleweight, light heavy, and just come on up towards the cruiserweight. And is ranked number 2.
In the end, the judges awarded a unanimous decision to Dennis Alexio, who retained his ISKA World Cruiserweight Championship.
Dennis Alexio!
Well, coming in to see.
2 weeks later, Dennis Alexio faced his next opponent, Jeff Holland.
He took it very serious, and Nash really rocked him, but then he showed more. He is a good kicker. There's that complete package. He is a kick fighter. On the other side of the coin, Holland works.
The match started cautiously, with Alexio utilizing powerful kicks and landing effective body shots. Although Holland showed some agility and resilience, he struggled to connect with significant strikes, allowing Alexio to build an advantage.
Conditioning. Maybe the best punch he's had.
He shrugged off Alexio's round kick. Oh, his knee starts to sag a little bit.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's down. All right, let's see if he can weather it.
Well, it's the body shots that are doing it. It's not the head shots.
Now 3 for 1, every exchange.
Oh, that's a good-looking kick. You see the athletic punches? Kind of shocks Alexio just a little bit. Serious about ending it right now after he got kicked twice. Punishment obviously affected by it.
Oh, tremendous pain. All he could do to get up, and there's another kick.
Alexio's trying to finish him off with those jump reverse side kicks. Those things hit with tremendous force, and Alexio is working that body.
As the fight progressed, Alexio maintained his lead despite Holland's efforts to stay mobile.
Holland went back into the ring. Alexio far away. Looks like he's still in this fight.
He'll flurry a little bit too on you, where that kick is coming from.
The angles of this one got that. You have to keep those elbows.
A cut above Holland's left eye becomes a concern. He needs a knockout to win.
You're too impressed with that spinach yet.
So you make a very good point, John. Alexio's hand speed is so much greater.
All of the weapons he has everything.
See, he goes for the body. He is trying. John, if he doesn't have a broken rib.
Have to be getting awful tired now, although Alexio just slamming those kicks in, one after another. Unbelievable.
Not that big, but he does move and throw. This guy.
Well, the only tendency that you can really get is that there's going to be constant pressure. That's about all you can look for. You can
doesn't have a whole lot left, but when you're this far ahead, you don't want to make a silly mistake.
The fight concludes with a unanimous decision in favor of Alexio, who is crowned the new World Heavyweight Champion.
and new world heavyweight champion, Dennis Alexio, the Terminator. Yeah!
November 1987. The main event of the evening was the long-awaited heavyweight championship fight between Dennis, the Terminator Alexio, and Al, the Comet Mims. This fight kicks off with Alexio immediately attacking Mims, with powerful kicks aimed at the body. Despite the height difference, Alexio showcases his boxing and kicking skills, maintaining aggressive pressure.
Which was 4 years ago, with a round kick to the ribs. Just a lucky shot, according to Mims. ISKA rules. Overhand right, raises Alexio.
Mims attempts to tie up Alexio, but struggles to establish distance or land any significant blows, often relying on clinching, which is against the ISKA rules.
Bruiser in that first round. He's carrying a full 195 pounds.
Maybe Alexio's going after him. Mims started keeping Dennis off of him. If he stayed with that straight line, he may be able to keep Dennis away and maybe get a good shot in.
Alexio now controlling the pace behind that left lead kick as he sends Mims to the rope now. Mims fighting back with his hands. He's been a professional boxer, probably a better puncher than a kicker. He wouldn't call Mims. Mims doesn't look as sharp as he did, even in the first round. Right hand up.
A significant left kick to Mims's head drops him, leading to a knockout at 1 minute 15 seconds of the second round. The ringside doctor rushes in, confirming Mims is down but conscious as he receives medical attention. In June 1988, Dennis Alexio faced Jeff Buck in the ring in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. The match starts with both fighters sizing each other up. Buck appears tentative, showing respect for Alexio's striking power.
So far, Buck on the first 12 scheduled. Back and flinching a little bit. He already, I think, is respecting that right hand. In the first round, John, what did you score? How did you score it? I had Dennis Alexio hit 10-9. Buck seemed to be using those just a...
Alexio is more aggressive, landing solid strikes.
Power to him. Well, he's done 2 of the scheduled 12. Jeff Buck with a good right hand off of a couple. I think a lot of times his opponents think, well, he's got to take a rest or he's got to start getting put. And the action is underneath. And Alexio will watch that, he'll be mad because he don't like to fall down. Ooh, there's a body kick into the ribs. But Jeff Buck is down and he is up. He has to trying to come across and work on the body again. He wants to hit him with another body shot. And look at that left arm down to block the ribs.
Alexio's dominance continues, and Buck receives warnings for holding, risking a point deduction. The tension builds as Alexio works on Buck's ribs, inflicting significant damage with well-placed kicks and punches.
As we can see, there you go. Jeff Buck kind of shaking. He said, good right hand. Buck is hurt. Buck is hurt with that right hand. It's down with him. There he goes again. Dennis will do that forever.
In the 5th round, Buck looks very tired. At this moment, Alexio pins his opponent against the ropes and lands a left uppercut. Jeff falls to the floor. The referee counts Buck out at 1 minute 32 seconds of the round, declaring Alexio the winner by knockout, successfully retaining his heavyweight championship.
Winner by knockout and still ISKA heavyweight champion of the world, Dennis Alexio.
Well, there you have the official result. Dennis.
In November 1988, the heavyweight championship match featured Dennis Alexio and Maurice Tornesi. Tornesi had a slight reach advantage of 3 inches, but lacked the experience of Alexio, who is known for his impressive knockout record, boasting 27 knockouts.
Starting to get to be a little bit of a pushing, shoving, fighting inside. He's doing a lot of leaning and pushing, and he's catching a lot of punches.
Tornesi attempts kicks and punches, displaying confidence. However, Alexio lands effective kicks and strong punches, showcasing his skills as the reigning heavyweight champion. As the second round progresses, Tornesi adopts an inside fighting strategy, leaning on Alexio. This tactic appears risky as he takes several clean punches from Alexio.
12 heavyweight championship of the world on the line, John.
Alexio is 20 and 17 and a half. As Alexio really opens up.
This is Dennis wanting to get rid of this. I don't think he likes the key. Tornisi takes one in the ribs there, and that one hurt him. That is Alexio. Tornisi is down. Watch for the left hook into the ribs.
Entering the third round, Alexio looks determined to finish the fight. He lands a trademark left hook to Tornesi's ribs, causing significant damage. Tornesi is knocked down again from body shots. Ultimately, the referee stopped the fight, declaring Alexio the winner. In May 1990, Dennis Alexio faced his next opponent, Dino Hamzy. At the time, Alexio was the kick and ISKA World Heavyweight Champion. Throughout the fight, Dennis pressured Dino, causing him to fall to the canvas multiple times. Ultimately, after yet another knockdown, the referee stopped the bout in the 8th round. In August 1990, Dennis Alexio faced Henigan, a strong and resilient opponent.
Here we go. All right, round Oklahoma, and Henigan landing with some kicks early here, throwing the right hand.
From the start of the fight, both fighters showed high activity, each trying to control the fight. Henigan defended well and countered Alexio's attack. However, as the fight progressed, Alexio began landing powerful body shots, gradually wearing Henigan down.
A lot of complaints, I think a lot of it has to do with the respect in which he holds. Henigan, they're fighting inside with some good, sharp inside fighting.
And they are going inside in 10 seconds. Another guys in the cameras doing one.
Alexio.
Hey! Comment to us on that subject afterwards with a good right.
Alexio coming out and putting pressure right away immediately.
By Alexio. Henigan answers. Alexio will do, and Alexio's having to get used to a lot of different things tonight. That left hand. And you wonder how long, guys, this hand comes right back. He is not.
Doesn't necessarily knock him out with a one.
Big right hand to Henigan, and Henigan into the ribs. And a right hand back fist. He is right back up before the referee can turn around. And he does survive the round. It did it.
The 5th round proved decisive. Alexio delivered powerful blows that significantly weakened Henigan. Although Henigan remained tough, he could no longer effectively respond to the attacks.
Alexio all blocked. The crowd is on its feet going wild. That kick was not blocked, and Henigan is hurt again. Is not answering. And that is a big left hit by Alexio over the right hand, over the top. can, steps in and said that is it.
With Alexio gaining a clear advantage in strength, the referee stopped the fight at 1 minute 54 seconds of the 5th round, awarding Alexio the victory by TKO. Henigan was exhausted and disoriented, and the referee made the right call to protect him from potential serious injury.
Referee stops the bout, winner by TKO, and the World Kick Heavyweight Champion of the World, Dennis the Menace Alexio. Dennis Alexio.
August 1991, the fight between Dennis Alexio and Jerry Rome took place with high stakes, as Alexio was defending his heavyweight championship title, while Rome aimed to reclaim a title he once held. The atmosphere in this fight was electric, with a crowd eagerly anticipating the action in the ring. Alexio began to dominate, with Rome appearing more aggressive but struggling to land significant strikes. Rome attempted to regain control but struggled with the impact of Alexio's kicks and punches. At the end of the 4th round, Alexio, mixing powerful left hooks with devastating kicks, ultimately knocked Rome down after the bell rang, giving him a brief reprieve. In the 5th, Alexio came out aggressively, sensing victory. After a standing 8 count, the referee determined that Rome could not continue, leading to a stoppage of the fight. In March 1992, Dennis Alexio stepped into the ring against Branko Cikatic, the undefeated Croatian fighter. Cikatic, 35 years old and the world cruiserweight Muay Thai champion, boasts an impressive record of 30 wins with 29 knockouts. He is described as a straight-ahead fighter with dangerous leg kicks, having trained under the legendary Angelo Dundee. As the fight commences, Alexio and Cikatic face off in the ring, with Alexio immediately asserting his dominance through powerful kicks and combinations.
Big mistake of Cikatic. Big mistake.
Oh, beautiful round kick by Alexio. The leg of Branko Cikatic.
A thundering
left hook
kick
by Alexio. Cikatic worked in very balanced. Excellent defense. Oh, nice leg throw by Alexio.
In the 2nd round, the fight intensifies, with Alexio landing significant punches and low kicks, while Cikatic faces a cut over his right eye that begins to bleed into his vision.
There's quite a deep, show for the right eye of Branko Cikatic, and the blood is going into the eye.
Despite the injury, Cikatic remains competitive but is under considerable pressure from Alexio.
Powerful fighter I've ever seen. That's right. Nice combination by Alexio throwing the left.
Yeah, it's okay. He's got plenty.
The 3rd round continues, with both fighters exchanging strikes. But a controversial moment occurs when Alexio inadvertently lands a punch during a pause called by the referee.
Foot pad or no? I guess they're going to continue. Now wait a minute, bro. Oh, left hook by Alexio. Yeah, but that shouldn't count.
The situation then escalates as Cikatic's trainer enters the ring, prompting confusion and a potential stoppage of the fight. The referee's handling of the situation comes under scrutiny, with commentators debating whether Alexio acted unfairly or if the referee misled him. As the round concludes, tension mounts over the referee's decisions, leading to a chaotic atmosphere. Ultimately, the fight ends in controversy.
It probably has to be a no contest. You can't tally the judges' scorecards. Chuck Norris is just as inquisitive as the rest of the crowd here.
In September 1992, Alexio entered the ring against Dmitry Kuchergin. Initially, in the 1st minute of the 1st round, Dennis knocked out his opponent, and the victory was awarded to the champion. However, a few minutes later, the fight resumed, but not for long. Kochergin took several hits in the second round from Dennis. The referee then stopped the match. The long-awaited match between Dennis Alexio and Stan Longinaitis took place on December 6, 1992 in Australia. This event attracted a packed crowd and significant media coverage, creating an electric atmosphere in the Melbourne Sports and Entertainment Centre. However, the fight took a shocking turn when it ended just 15 seconds after the bell rang. Alexio fell to the mat after receiving a single kick to the shin, resulting in a fracture in 2 places. In January 1994, Dennis Alexio returned after rehabilitation, aiming to reclaim his title. His opponent was Mark Russell from Manchester, England, who had a record of 31 wins, 19 of which were by knockout.
Not having seen Russell, not knowing a lot about Russell, is probably a little...
No, I don't believe so, but once you've suffered an injury like that, I think that you will at times.
Left hook for the first time of this fight.
As the first round begins, Alexio displays confidence and aggression. He quickly establishes control, landing powerful punches and kicks, putting Russell on the canvas twice. Russell attempts to strategize and stay out of Alexio's range, but ultimately succumbs to the relentless offense.
Mark Russell is getting into this fight, though. He really
forced him into these wars, and he was going to stay out of the way.
Most of the damage with the round kicks is coming with the left leg, the injured leg. That kept him idle from December of '92 until August of last year.
A solid left kick and a left hook from Alexio knocked Russell down again. He couldn't recover from the barrage of punches, leading to Alexio's victory by knockout in the second round.
Winner by knockout, and still the heavyweight champion of the world, Dennis the Terminator Alexio.
In March 1994, Dennis Alexio faced Dick Kimber in the title fight for the PKA Heavyweight Championship. Alexio had a slight height and reach advantage, utilizing his kicking distance effectively. Kimber, although showing promise, struggled to close the distance and neutralize Alexio's kicks.
Again with 18 professional fights, 16 by knockout. Big right taunting him. Good right hand.
I thought he'd be trying to get on the inside. It seems to me Dennis is putting the pressure on.
Alexio trying to utilize that kicking power of Alexio.
Work Alexio's body to try to even things out as far as conditioning.
Kimber lunging with punches.
Using a lot of muscle in there. He's stiff.
Good combination by Alexio. Dick answers with a couple of shots. Now Alexio really setting down on...
In the second round, Alexio stepped into the ring with renewed energy and aggression. He started with powerful strikes that significantly impacted Kimber, and after a series of attacks, delivered the first knockdown.
Kimber has been through a lot of tough times, but probably none tougher than now against Alexio. A side kick by Kimber.
Although Kimber managed to get up, Alexio continued to apply pressure, landing a strong kick that resulted in the second knockdown. Seeing that Kimber was unable to continue, the referee stopped the fight.
The winner by knockout at 129 of the second round, and still the undisputed PKA heavyweight kickboxing champion of the world, Dennis the Terminator Alexio.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this look at the legendary career of Dennis Alexio, don't forget to hit the like button and please leave a comment. Your thoughts and support are really important to us. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss new episodes about the legends of the past and the greatest moments in kickboxing history. See you next time in the ring.